going to demonstrate today how to replace a broken plug receptacle. As you can tell, it's broken and needs replaced. The needed materials today are wire strippers, a flathead screwdriver, a new plug that can be purchased from any home improvement store, and a plug tester for when you're finished installing the plug. Now the first thing you're going to want to do for any recent home is it runs on a 1010 AC power or 220. And most new homes have an electrical box. So you're going to want to first go into the electrical box and find the breaker that's for that plug. So you're going to want to shut it off. Now that the power's been turned off, you can remove the faceplate. You can start unscrewing the plug. There's going to be a bunch of wires behind there, so you don't want to get the wires caught. So just go slow. Once you have the plug removed, slowly pull it out, because you don't know what wires might come off. Now on the right side, you can tell we have the hot wire, which is black. You're going to want to unscrew that. Until it's fully unscrewed. The wire should just slide off. But if it doesn't, you may have to get the flathead screwdriver and poke around with it until you can loosen it a little and get it off. Now on the left side, we have the neutral, which is white. Same thing. You're going to want to unscrew it and pop it right off. Now on the bottom, we have a ground, which was not hooked up. So this is the basic three wires for a plug. You have the neutral, the hot, and the ground. Now that you have them, you want to get your wire strippers, try and straighten the wires. Just so you can work with them a little better. Once you've done that, you can get your new plug. You're going to want to look on the back because it'll show you the hot and the white. So which side to put it on. It's pretty much the basic side, same side that we did before. You're going to get the wire, curve it a little, put it onto the screw, screw down. Make sure it's tight and snug. You don't want to have any of the wire exposed either. You do the same side to the neutral. Snug it in tight. And then the ground is an exposed wire. It's all copper. And there's going to be a blue greenish screw on the bottom. That's where the ground goes. Twist the wire around that. Once you have it twisted around there, you can now screw that in. You might have to get your screwdriver and push it in there because it may want to come off. Try and get as much underneath the screw as you can. Tighten it. Now that you've done that, you can push the plug in. Push the plug back into the receptacle box and screw it in. you can screw one screw in halfway, turn the electrical box on, and use the tester to test it to make sure, before you go any further, that it's all back together. We have 2 orange lights, which means that it's powered right. You can now take that off and fully screw in the plug. Screw it in slow so you don't get any wires caught up. And you don't want to screw it in too tight either. Once you've screwed it into the receptacle box, you can get the faceplate and screw it in. Now with the faceplate, you don't want to screw it in too tight because it will ultimately crack it. So you just screw it in like that. And now you can use the plug. And we're done. That's how to properly change a plug.